Okay, so let's align our body. It's not as important in Qigong as it is in Tai Chi, but I like doing it because it gives you a sense of stability. And when you're looking at your body, I sort of tend to think of it as an X-ray, and I'm scanning the body to see if there's any injuries or bruises or places that I might hurt that I should be careful for today. Maybe I went out gardening yesterday and my back hurts a bit, so I'm going to take it easy. Or my knees got scratched when I fell, so maybe I'm not going to bend as much. And so that's what I look for. And then I step out, balancing, keeping that line, and then just gently stepping out to shoulder width. And so that's what it's for. Then I'm going to lean back on my heels, and that'll give me the stability with the feet. And it'll line my back, and I'll lower my hips, and that automatically bends the knees a bit. And then I'm going to very slightly push outward with the knees, maybe about a 1/16 or 1/8 of an inch, not much, just enough that you could feel it. And you notice with the heels in the back and the hips down and pushing outward, you have this stability, like you're a tree rooted to the ground. And we breathe in and out, relaxing the body. Realizing that during this hour we have no hurry, and the only purpose is to feel good. And then we start our program with knocking on the door of life, and the door of life is right opposite the Dantian. And so we're going to lift our arms and gently knock on the door of life. And twisting only at the waist. Now we'll go a little faster. And we're opening the quad between the waist and the pelvic girdle here, muscles, pelvic bones, allowing the chi to go from the lower body up to the upper body and vice versa. Trying to keep the joints open by relaxing our hands, just let them float. Bending our knees as we go down and up, pumping the energy and the blood up to the upper body, relaxing the shoulders, allowing the head to just float and reach the heaven. And we coordinate all by just breathing naturally. In, out, in, out. And we slowly stop, come to a rest. And we get into a horse stance. And this is a tiger. Stretching our fingers, opening the joints, each of the fingers. And as we come down, we say, ah. Step in. Now we tap the kidneys and then slap down on the back of the legs. Now we gently knock on the chest, open up the lungs, slap down on the arms now. And then knock on the chest one more time. We always bring the chi back into the dantian. Now the Buddha holds up the earth, strengthening the lungs. And then we travel down the length of the body. Very slowly bringing the chi through the three dantians. Nice deep breaths. And then close. We have a flow sequence. And spread all the water. Back. Up. And down. And we join the mind with the body, the Buddha hand, and the cup, and bringing the hand down. Imagining the flow entering top of the head, flowing down through the body, all the way down to the feet, into the ground, communicating with the heavens, and now the earth. Realizing that you're a bit part of the whole cosmos. Now we lean back onto the heels. Bring the hands up. You know, I always start here at the sides. And then you bring the hands up. If they're level with the floor, then you turn them over. You notice the circle it creates. Bring the circle in. Move your knees. Turn the wrists as though you're holding a big bowl. Close your eyes. Imagine yourself just floating in a sea of chi. And you bring down a column of chi. So step in. Step out. And we start our first exercise, cloud hands. Let's make a circle. Just about shoulder height. Giving the clouds. Turning the wrist and the elbow. Bringing down to the lower dantian. Bringing it up to the middle dantian. Watch the hand peripherally. Down. Other side. Do it as slow as possible. Feeling the movement. Now, when you do this, you should be pushing down on that heel to connect with the elbow. Then the elbow pushes out, the arm pushes out, and then the hand and fingers. So push down and feel the energy go through to your foot into your finger. Now we do both hands, alternating with the heel of the foot pushing, turning up the waist a bit, pushing, bringing up the waist, push. Lower the shoulders, relax. If you relax totally, then you're asleep. And you don't want to fall asleep. You want to be aware of the movements. But you want to do them in such a way that you're not using a lot of force. And that's what we want in these exercises. Just pushing up the heels, up and down, connecting with the shoulder, the elbow, the wrist, the hands. As you come back to center. Now we do our balancing with the dragon's morning stretch. So remember, the head leads the spine, and we push upward with the head into the heavens. Balance, all of my weight is on this leg. More and more, 80%, 85%, 90%, and then up. Push down, and your head pushes up. Feet down, head up. Bringing the spine with it. I'm going to keep that center line. Now to join our body with the greater cosmos, with the microcosmic orbit, remembering that this is a technique where you bring the chi into a circle around top, down to the lower dantian, around, pushing it up the back, join it with the tongue at the top of the palate and run around. So as you bring your hands together, you think of a great white light, or any color you like, and just push, bringing the chi down to the lower dantian, and now up the back, up to the bottom of the neck, pushing it over the head, and then down to the front again. Back to center. Now we work again the lower and upper part of the body with the immortal points the way. We make a circle. And on the other side, the foot goes back, and we point the way. Circle, 5, and point. Get your balance, keeping the center line, keeping your back somewhat straight, not bending over, not bending sideways. And back to center. Now the twin dragons emerge from the sea. And we just turn the body, the waist, and the feet. 50-50 balance. And fingers come out, twin dragons. And we come up. And keep the back foot down. And bring the shoulders back. Gentle rocking. Breathing in. Exhaling. In. Exhaling. Over to the other side. And back to center. Now, a fun one I like to do is the line plays with the ball. And so you don't have to step up a lot or at all. And what we do is form a ball and step up or put your foot on the ground, whichever one you prefer. And then we turn the ball over, balance ourselves, step out, and push. And back to center. Other side. And the hands will go as though they're touching a wall. Again, you shouldn't be using any force. And when you don't use a great much of your force, then you're going to get tired. Because your whole body is in sync. Your breathing is normal, it's not fast paced. And come back to center. Now work the shoulders by rowing the boat. And we'll do this very gently today. Feeling the feet grab the floor. Feeling the hips, making stable. Make sure that the neck is loose and forward. Relax the shoulders. Relax. Feel the back of your spine moving. shoulders come together. And then we go backwards. And back to center. Now, in this exercise, you do want to look at the palm of your hands and with the eye on the palm. As we bring the hand up to the heavens to pluck the stars, and then keep the eyes onto the palm. As we turn at the waist, grab the star, and bring it back to earth. Another way of doing this is just bring the hand up. And connect with the palm. And down. And we're in the garden and we plant a tree. So we raise our hands up to the heavens, opening the tray, and down the shovel and planting the tree, and then back up again. And we finish where we left off, and back up. And back down. Now we're flying around the planet. So start moving a little more, and you just make circles as we go left and right. And up. Now the deer turns the antlers, and we step forward, twisting our ankle down, grading the antlers. And as we step forward, our foot goes down, and we turn the whole torso over and look behind us. And back to 7. Now we do the monkey, lifting onto our toes, and looking left and right. Catch, using our wrists, and up, and then look to the side. And gently come down, and toes, grab, up, look to the other side, and gently come down. So we're working the wrists and the fingers, stretching and opening all the joints. And back to 7. Sounds like this one, it's kind of dragon swimming. And there's various ways, of course, of doing this. But essentially, what you're doing is bringing your hands together and you're bringing the arms out this way, sideways, at the same time sort of keeping your hips in the opposite direction. And you can start anywhere. Usually you start here at the top and work your way all the way down to the ground, or you can just come all the way down to your waist. The whole idea is just to move laterally. We'll start up here and do this very slowly. Just make it a nice stretch. But only stretch as much as you need to and not beyond that. And then we come back up. We step back, loose fist to the side, as we punch. The punch is right here on the center line. And punch. Back and forth. Step in, other side. And step in. Now we meet the dragon again, and this time he's going to sit on his tail. We'll bring the hands up, and then palms down, all the way to the thighs. And connect and sit on the tail. Last one, let's do it really slow. And back to center. And we go back onto our toes again, and we go sideways as we fly like the goose. Up on the toes and down. Turn at the waist, keep the hips forward. Make sure that the knees are bent, joints are open, the fingers flat, opening the joints, opening the wrists, keeping the head loose, relax. The shoulders should be relaxed, don't scrunch. Relax right here. Relax. Don't fill the shoulders, just let them come up. And back to center. I'm going to bring the hands to the dantian and we circle 8 times. And we finish the 8th one, reverse. Let's bring the body back down. Gently breathing in and out as deep as you can. Open your eyes, put your hands down, step in. And you do a nice massage. Fingertips, the sides of the hairline here. And we want to go all the way back to this indentation here. Close your eyes if you want. Just feel the fingers rubbing through the scalp, all the way down to the nape of the neck. Open your eyes. We bring the fingers to the back of the neck again. And we're going to tap. And tap 10 times. And we're going to do this in 3 sets. So we just tap. Yeah. The palms of the hands should be over the ears. Okay. Keep the hands on the palms over the ears and gently pop. Okay. Now we come down to the chest area. And we're going to pat from right to left 10 times. And from left to right 20 times. To the stomach. I'm going to rub right to left 10 times. And left to right 20 times. Come back up to the chest. And we rub 10 times both ways. Switch. To the sides, thumbs out, sides, palms down, moving down 20 times with the thumb. To the center, starting here at the top, working your way down 20 times to the front. We alternate laterally, up and down, this way and that way, 18 times. 1, 2. Now we go to the back, the shoulders, and we gently tap with a cupped hand right here, 18 times. Lost track. That was pretty gentle here. And now we do the back and lower back here. Nice gentle loose fists. And then the last one with the back, with the lower back. Just below the navel, very gently. You can open hand or little loose fists, 18 times. Now I get the thumb, again to the armpit, and 10 times clockwise, 10 times counterclockwise. Massage wrist, 10 times clockwise, 10 times counterclockwise. And with the thumb, press the middle finger at the nail line, press it in 10 times. Now, when you finish this exercise, to finish it, sit down at your own leisure and rub the soles of your feet as many times as you can. And while you're doing it, you should be yawning. So as you rub, yawn, let all that air out and do that. So let's go ahead and finish this. Bring down to column to chi.